For 4 years, at least 3 times a week, I was deadlifting my waterlogged, almost 35-pound robot cleaner out of the pool and spending another 5 to 10 minutes dumping debris, hosing it down, and coiling 60 feet of cable. So when it finally broke down, I got a repair quote that was almost half what I paid for the robot. And I thought, why not just buy a suction cleaner instead? It's been 1 year of using the suction. Some days I'm happy, other days I miss my robot. When I received my suction cleaner, all I did was connect the hose to my skimmer, drop it in the pool, and walk away. And it has lived in my pool since then. My only job is to check the pump and skimmer basket every few days. Can you compare that with the 2 hours I spent reading the manual of my robot cleaner, setting up the power supply, and lowering it in slowly to release trapped air? Honestly, if it were you, wouldn't using a robot feel like dating someone high maintenance? Within a few weeks, I was encouraging my friends to ditch their robots too. After all, I'd done my research. The suction runs off my existing pump. And since I'm running that pump to circulate and filter my water, I thought the cleaner is essentially freeloading. Unlike the robot, which used 100 to 200 watts per hour for 2 to 3 hours per session. Then my electricity bill arrived, and it was noticeably higher than usual. Same appliances, same AC usage. So what changed? That's when I discovered the culprit. Apparently, suction cleaners don't use their own power, but they make your pump work harder. And according to a PG&E study, that adds up to roughly 1,675 kilowatts yearly compared to just 197 kilowatts for robotic cleaner. My free cleaner was quietly running up the tab. So I made another purchase, a variable speed pump. It wasn't cheap, but once installed, I could finally dial down the pump speed by half, and it cut the energy use by 8 times. Now, why I miss my robot is that it cleaned floors, walls, and the water line in one cycle. My suction cleaner, on the other hand, mostly sticks to the floor and may hit the lower walls if I'm lucky. The robot also had smart navigation, so it cleaned the entire pool without missing a spot. My suction cleaner just wanders around aimlessly. Sometimes it cleans the same corner 3 times and ignores the deep end entirely. That said, I've only had to fix my suction once, and it was a quick DIY fix. All I needed was a screwdriver. With the robot, by the first year, I had made 3 repairs, and all were replacements, parts that weren't even readily available to end users or sold individually. And they were also costly, which is why I bought the suction in the first place.